Also at 6, there are still no signs of a missing Richmond mother who disappeared back in 2001.
And nearly 17 years later, Niqui McCowan's family still looking for closure. So what's being done to make sure she isn't forgotten? 2 News reporter Kelly King is digging deeper into what police are doing to keep her case alive.
Everyone knows the Niqui McCowan case.
For more than a decade, this sign has hung in Richmond as a reminder to never forget.
It's definitely gone through the storm for sure. It's starting to chip away.
But not memories of Niqui. Nearly 17 years later, the search for her continues.
I can just go back there and just remember how I felt, the pain.
The 28-year-old Richmond mother went missing just 3 weeks before her wedding. Niqi's daughter Peyton was only 9 at the time.
I wish more than anything that she could be here with us, but this is my reality now, and I've got to push forward and do what I can to keep my mom's memory alive.
Niqui went missing from this laundromat in July of 2001. Fast forward 4 months, and Niqi's car was found here at the Meadows of Catalpa apartment complex in Harrison Township.
Do you think the police did enough? Could they have done something differently?
Well, it took 3 weeks before they even really put any effort.
Detective Michelle Miller is a fresh set of eyes on the disappearance. She inherited the case last year after longtime Richmond detective Roger Redmond retired.
Probably going to find you somewhere down the line.
With time, recovery and things like that diminish, but I don't think it's impossible. I still have hopes of finding her.
Police initially interviewed her fiancé, Bobby Webster,
well, she's missing from Richmond,
and ex-husband, Stephen Johnston. They were both cleared. But her prison guard co-worker, Tommy Swint, remained a major person of interest.
It was just routine question. Many people at the prison were questioned.
He was a womanizer. He was very controlling.
Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want.
Niqi's family held vigil for years as her case went dark, until another cold case came to light.
When you deal with cold cases, it's a slow process. Everything about it is slow. There is nothing quick.
Dayton Police Detective Patty Tackett works in the Miami Valley Cold Case Unit. In 2010, new technology had investigators revisiting the 1991 strangulation death of Tina Ivory. New DNA evidence and fingerprints pointed to Swint.
We knew that beyond a reasonable doubt, we knew for sure we had our right person. Were other states looking at him on possible missing cases and possible similar type cases with women? Yes, they were.
When detectives closed in to make an arrest, Swint shot and killed himself, bringing any possibility of a lead in Niqi's case to a halt.
That was the worst feeling. My heart fell to the floor.
How frustrating was that for you?
Very. For all the investigators that were involved, the family members that were involved.
While investigators were able to somewhat shut the book on Tina Ivory's case, Swint's suicide was a major roadblock in Niqi's.
99% that he is involved in her disappearance.
But even in Swint's death, investigators and family keep Niqi's case alive. They grip memories of Niqui.
This is definitely one of my favorite pictures.
Just as tightly as they hold on to hope that someday she will be found.
And I don't plan to give up. I will see this through.
Closure is what I'm looking for.
Do you think you'll ever find it?
I do. I think when the time is right, I talk about her all the time, and I won't stop talking about her case or anything until we find the answers that we're looking for.
Dayton and Richmond police continue to actively work the case and investigate any new tips that come in. If you have any information, call police. Kelly King, 2 News, working for you.
And our coverage of this case continues online at WDTN.com. There you'll find extended interviews with Niqi's daughter and sister and a timeline of events since Niqui disappeared. Just click on As Seen on 2 News.